Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part 2 of this map, helping someone. I was critiquing it, and I mentioned in the map, or in the first video, that this part of the lake is probably too thin, and there's a couple of them, and I'm going to do them two different ways to kind of show you how to do that. So one, I'm going to take the lake, and I'm going to move it off the screen to kind of work on it. Not really necessary, but it'll make it a lot easier in case I grab something else. So how I'm going to fix this first one, I'm going to take my 2-point line and I'm going to draw a line from that node just down. Now I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and I'm going to fill in that line. Now I'm going to nudge it over pretty far out of the way, but then I'm going to left click, right click, and what I have is a vessel that I can take and go to Effects, Contour, and I'm going to contour the outside 0.02. I'm going to go to Arrange. I'm going to break the contour apart. I'm going to get rid of the red one. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to take our new black one and nudge it back to where it was. It's in the exact same spot, except for it's thicker. Take our virtual segment delete key and delete this inner parts and get everything. What you're doing is just making another vessel. And with the virtual segment delete key, that looks pretty good. And we're a lot thicker now. So I'm going to take, I don't need my contour tool anymore. I'm going to get my Smart Fill tool and I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to cursor over maybe twice, left click, right click, and I'm going to get rid of this. What it did, it welded it together. Go back to 2 clicks and then go down the 2 clicks, and we have changed the lake, that one part of the lake, and made it quite a bit thicker. That easy. Now, bringing it back into the map, this is a little bit too close to his road. So grab your shape tool. This is pretty easy. And I'm going to delete a couple of nodes that we do not need. Now I'm going to select and grab like those 5 nodes, and I'm just going to bring it in. Got it off the road. And then right here, because we added to it, and that's what's so neat about the Smart Fill tool. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the Smart Fill tool that kind of sealed that joint. So there's one way to do it. The other way to do it, let's do this smaller one. It might be just as easier to do it this way. I'm going to take my shape tool. I'm going to select both those nodes and I'm going to right click and turn them into a curve. Let me zoom in a little bit up here. Now they're curves, and I'm going to grab right between the center of them, and I'm just going to make a line. Make it more of a curved line. Now, we haven't made it thicker yet, and the way you would make it thicker is just take your shape tool, select that, hold down your shift key, select that, and select that. We've got 3 nodes selected. It says 2 objects, but it's 3 nodes. And just bring it over a little bit. That made it quite a bit thicker. Now, the other thing, and I just got off the phone with, or not the phone, an email with him. Running past the line doesn't hurt you. But one of my suggestions, if you're doing a lake map, is if this road just kind of like stops at a dead end. And we've just selected that road because we can test it. Make sure it's just that road. I would right click. With the road selected, I would click on it, double click on it, and turn that line end cap to a round cap and hit OK. Now look at the difference. This has a round end cap. It looks a lot better than that's going to look. Even though it's so small, it really doesn't matter. And the only thing you need to check is make sure your round end cap did not affect your road up there. And he also mentioned this right here. Kind of looks funny if you take your smoothing tool, if you have X7 or above, turn it on something 0.25, and click on that line and just kind of smooth that road around. It looks more like a more natural road. And you could do that a lot. Anyway, I hope to help him a little bit. Thank you for watching.